I am the one with the ball. Everyone must follow me for the ball. Lady almost tripped me. She's a savage with this. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, look at you too. Look at you too. Look at the cousins. Not gonna lie, it is a little chilly out here this morning. And I regret taking like the inside layer out of this jacket out the other day and not putting it back in. It's a little bit cold. Just a little bit cold. Tell you what I really need to do with this camera right here with the M50 is I need to put like a piece of tape on the back of the LCD screen. Kind of like what Casey Neistat did with his 6D Mark II. After I learned that from Casey last year, I did that immediately with the 80D. Changed my world forever. Now if I'm like out and about vlogging and if I'm wearing gloves, I can't like flip the screen around. I had that little tab to make it a little bit easier. Usually these guys are like pretty social. Today they feel like a little bit reserved. I don't know what it is, but during the summer these guys will walk right up to you. If you walk right over to the edge of the fence line, they'll just walk right up to you. Horses usually like me. I'm not kidding. They usually do, but today, not so much. Okay, we actually may have a couple of horses that want to come over and say hi. Oh my God. Look at them, look at them, look at them, here they come. A lot of crows over there. Hi guys. Hi. 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 Good morning. Don't knock that over, buddy. It's a very hefty piece of camera. There should be the coat. No trying to eat my coat. Don't try to eat my coat. I need this coat. This coat will keep me warm. You can't be chewing holes through it, bud. Yo, we got another horse. There's another one that came to say hello. It's times like this that I'm glad this jacket has one of those pockets with an arm, or it has one of those sleeves with an arm pocket, and then I can just wipe the lens off with this little cloth that's inside. Thank you, North Face. Okay, y'all ready to go? Okay. Good morning, baby. So while my sister and my mom are heading out, Alan's hanging back at the house. My dad and I are walking around taking pictures, and I'm trying to teach him, and I'm trying to get him to practice a little bit with depth of field. More so, I want him to kind of explore the compression that he can get out of his lens. And what I mean by compression is basically the ability for a lens to, you know, sort of smoothen out the background while bringing the subject nice and in focus and trying to bring it out of the background. So by compressing the background, you bring your subject out, brings it more into focus. It makes for a much better looking picture because the background is not so distracting. So we managed to pull that off a few times, and I just wanted to practice with it a little bit more. I've been down for a second, took off my backpack to put on the longer lens, and my dad went right on down to this pond over here that we're trying to get to. And next thing you know, I hear something that sounds like a helicopter, and these like couple hundred geese that were sitting on the pond just straight up took off. It legitimately sounded like a helicopter. It was pretty crazy. So where are they? Is that them? Are the females the darker ones and the males are the... That's good. So my dad and I have this long-running bet to see who can get a good picture of a wood duck, which is a migratory species of bird that hangs out around here during the winter and during the fall. And there's apparently two mating pairs hanging out over in this pond right here. And my dad's trying to get them. I think he's going to get the picture. I hope he can, but they're like way over on the other side of the pond. So luckily he's got a 600mm lens and he can just zoom right on into them. But the problem is that he's got all this other debris and stuff in the way. So he's really got to be careful trying to get this shot. You guys dare me to walk out on this? Let's see if we can do this. See if we can. Yeah, we're doing this. Holy cow. We did it. We walked all the way out on the log. You guys probably can't really see it, but look, we're in the middle of the pond. not really. The middle is like over there, but still. All right, those are pretty fun. A little dangerous, holding the M50 over top of the water, but you know me. All right, here comes the geese. Look at this. Look at how many of them there are. That's probably exactly what they want to do, is they want to land back over in here. I gotta move. Never seen so many geese before in my life, all in one area. So we're going back into the woods here to try and find out where the wood ducks are. There's a pond over on the other side of this tree line here, a really small pond. And I'm pretty confident that they probably landed back here. More geese. Here, and then there's geese right on the other side. The trail stops right here, but I know that there are other trails, but they're like way on the other side of all these thorns and stuff. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to grab that picture. And every time we move, the wood ducks, they can hear us, and they just take off and they keep moving further and further down. Well, the battery on the M50 ended up dying in the middle of that hike. Ended up walking back, went out to lunch for a little bit, and now we're getting ready to leave. I have to take Lady, Roxy, and Rossi back with me, all to Cockeysville. This should be interesting. 3 dogs in the car all at once. All right, lady girl, hop on up. Lady girl, up, up, up. You ready? You look nice and comfortable, honey. I think that is pretty much the end of this little adventure right here. We've got about a 2-hour car ride ahead of us, and that should be tons and tons of fun. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.